Welcome back to Raw Central. It's your boy Elo, and I'm here with Phil today. We're here to talk some wrestling. Before we get started, how are you?
Hey, doing pretty good. Just came back from a trip to Indy. Celtics just lost their winning streak, hey,
In Indy.
sport in Indy. So yeah, and sports are going on right now. Yankees, Dodgers World Series, NHL, a lot of stuff. So hey, if you're a sports fan, great time right now.
Yes, sir. I'm actually currently watching the Yankee game still. It's 3-2 count. Ground ball is second, and Dodgers get out of the inning after giving up one run. 6-5 game going into the seventh. I'm glad you had fun on your trip to Indy, visiting your bestie. Shout out. I mean, it's no secret who she is. Shout out Hannah.
Where she live again?
Indy.
Okay. Just like
sure. I had Ohio in the chat the other day because that's just I don't know why my mind goes there immediately. But yeah, it's Indy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably never see her again unless she comes to Secret Santa, and that's even if I go to Secret Santa.
I mean, she is organizing it. And she should show up.
I don't know if I'll be there though. That's where I'm at right now. I don't know if I'm going.
Hey, all good.
But other than that, man, Crown Jewel Saturday, man. Let's get into it. We have actually in a little extensive card this week. It looks like Hunter wanted to do more than 5 matches.
7.
So we got 7. And I think what I'll do is I'll go in order of what I think the matches should be.
That works for me.
So I think to open the show, I know how the My GM works on like 2K. How they say the opener should be one of the best matches, and the main event should be one of the best matches, right?
Yep.
I disagree.
Ooh.
The opener should be one of those matches that gets everybody going. One of the fire starters, okay? Which perfect fire starter, especially if they do it the way I think they should do it, should be this 4-way tag match. That could be a really fun match because we're talking about Lash Legend and Jakara.
Shout out the NXT ladies.
Io and Kyrie. We're talking about, what is this, Piper and Chelsea?
Yep.
And then we got Bianca and Jade. This match could be very fun if they do it properly, and this would be the perfect opener. So, with that being said, let's get into that match. And the team that I think should win this match, I think Bianca and Jade have to retain. But who I think will actually win, the way that they're being pushed, it might be Lash and Jakara.
Ooh. You think they get called up? Or do they carry the title everywhere?
I think they'll be called up. My issue is with them. They've been on the show without having matches.
Oh, that's true. Yep. Both of them.
So I think that means that they're going to be called up. With that being said, yes, I have Lash and Jakara winning. What you got?
I got Bianca and Jade. I think they extend this reign a little longer. I'm happy that we're getting a lot of tag teams of women involved in this match, like 4 separate teams, one from every show: NXT, SmackDown, Raw, etc. So I'm excited to see what the NXT ladies do, though. I haven't seen much of Lash Legend and Jakara, so hey, it'll be a first good sneak peek for not only me but a lot of people who hasn't seen them in NXT to see what they can really do. So I got Bianca Jade winning, but I'm excited to see what the newbies have. Well, very excited.
Yeah, I don't know who will win this match. This match is really a toss-up to me, but that's who I have. I guess you got Bianca and Jade. I'm not mad at that. The next match that I think should be on the card, another fun one. It should be Seth and Bronson Reed. With that being the next match, I think, and I'm sorry, this is not the bathroom break match. I actually think it's a good match. I think every match on this card has potential to really be a really good match. Save one. I'm not going to mention which one, but I think every match on this card actually has potential to be a good match. With that being said, Seth versus Bronson Reed, which I think should be the second match of the night. I think Bronson Reed should win this match. What you got?
I agree. You wouldn't put Seth in the situation just to do a one and done. I think it's gonna be a decent, lengthy rivalry between those two, just because obviously WrestleMania biggest payoff. You want to start building that a little bit earlier as well. So you got to give Seth something to do, and I think him and Bronson trade some wins back and forth. But I think Bronson strikes first just to build up Bronson's character, because if Seth wins first, it just defeats the whole thing of the rivalry. So yeah, I got Bronson as well. I agree.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Next match on the card, which I think should be the next match on the card. I hate to do this to them, but I think this right here should be the Randy KO spot. Yeah, Randy KO. The thing is, there's not much not much heat really behind this match. So I actually have reason to put that match second, but Randy KO, I think, is the next match on the card.
Yep.
And now that I think about it, they should go second, actually.
So flip flop.
Okay. Yeah, because I kind of want KO interfering in that last match. But I'm gonna give Randy the win here. Yeah, I'm gonna give Randy the win. What you got?
I'm gonna say KO. I think he wins here. I do think he probably does get involved later on in the show, but I think you got to give KO the win here, just because of after losing to Cody Rhodes, him jumping Cody Rhodes post show, him jumping Randy Orton, all the not being on SmackDown and sending messages via video. I think they got to build up Kevin Owens more before I think they might just give him Cody again. So I think they should, give him a win to try to strengthen up who he is and him going against Cody. So I think KO gets it.
Okay. I'm fine with the KO getting the win here. Yeah, I guess giving KO the win would build up momentum for when.
Yeah, and plus more Randy frustration as well. So maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I understand. I understand both reasons as to why you say KO should get the win. So I'm not mad at that at all. I just prefer Randy, but I think the next match on the card should be, and I hate to do this to them, this is where the tag match goes with Jay, Jimmy, and Roman against Solo, Jacob, Tama, and Tonga. With that being said, obviously, I think Solo, Jacob, Tama, and Tonga should win this match. Sadly, I think Roman should eat the pin here, but at the same time, I don't think they will. I think Jimmy will eat the pin here, but or maybe Jay. Maybe a Jay conflict. Yeah, maybe Roman shouldn't eat the pin. Maybe it should be a Jay Uso that eats the pin here. It should be Jay. I think Jay eating it would further the storyline a little more. I'm sorry, I was just thinking in my head just now. But yeah, I got obviously the new Bloodline 2.0 winning this match, and I got Jay eating the pin here. Obviously, them winning furthers the storyline that they need to add a fourth. With that fourth, it obviously should just be Sammy. But yeah, like I said, I got the new Bloodline winning. What you got for this match?
Gotcha. I agree. I got the new Bloodline winning, but I do think Roman should eat the pin instead of Jay, just because of this whole Bloodline thing. Definitely going to go on for much while longer. So they got the old Bloodline. They got to earn each other's trust. Roman has to fix a lot of mistakes he made in the past, et cetera, et cetera. So I think maybe a trust issue between him and Jay is going to be very key here in this matchup, and that's what costs them. I think that's what cost them the match, and I think maybe he doesn't trust Jay. He makes a wrong move and he eats the pin. So that's how I think that the matchup's going to go down.
My thing is, I just know that because I know what's happening on SmackDown, I think the trust will be there and they'll be okay.
Yeah, but I do agree that either Roman or Jay should eat the pin. So I wouldn't be upset if Jay did.
Next match that I think should be the next match on the card would be the United States Championship match between LA Knight, Andrade, and Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Winner of this match. I can't even really pick a winner, but it should not be LA Knight.
Mm.
That's all I can say about it. The winner just should not be LA Knight.
Yeah. I feel like the management probably will give LA Knight the win just because Andrade and Melo are both new, but I would love to see Melo win. He's been busting his ass off ever since he got the SmackDown. Him and Andrade have been putting up a hell of a series. Sad to see it Game 7 end like that because LA Knight got involved, but I think they're going to give to LA, but I would be upset if they gave it to Melo, so I'm going LA Knight.
Yeah, it's just that I feel like it should go to Andrade or Melo only because this best of 7 series does not have a winner.
Right.
So giving one of them this win kind of declares that there's a winner, but it also shows, hey, we don't have a winner here. We can go with a 7th match, and now the 7th match can be over the title.
Yeah, they definitely should not count. Hopefully, they don't count that Game 7 at the LA Knight as a ref. They deserve a real Game 7. I like that.
There was no winner of that match, so.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. And the next match of the card should be Nia and Liv. Obviously, I don't think women would ever really main event Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
And especially with the storyline not being the hate between, like I said, the heat between Nia and Liv isn't that big. But because it's the championship, the Crown Jewel championship match, that's why I think it's a bigger deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Liv has to win this match to further make her credible as a champion because Nia is still going to be Nia. Tiffy showing up to hurt Nia would also further their storyline. So that's why I say Liv should win this match. But if it's going to be a straight up match, it's going to be Nia to win. Because Rhea's going to be out for some time, so she's not going to interfere. Raquel's probably going to be there. Which means Tiffy. I don't know. I'm gonna just say Nia wins. So. Yeah, I'm gonna just say Nia wins.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what you got?
I'm gonna say Liv wins just because of possible interference. Just because we know that Tiff still has that briefcase. Raquel is Liv Morgan's bodyguard, etc., or friend. So I think there's gonna be some funny business there at the end of the match, and Liv walks away as the winner. I don't know how, but
yeah, the funny business is going to be interesting. I don't know how they're going to put it up. Yeah, but I like that this match and the other Crown Jewel Championship matches kind of unpredictable. So, but all right, you got Liv, I got Nia. We'll see what happens. It looks like we don't have a lot of the same people winning,
True.
Except Bronson and the New Bloodline.
I think this is one of the few things we did or shows that we did that we disagreed on most of the card.
Yeah, we kind of agree on most of everything. But I mean, a lot of if it's not a big 4 pay-per-view, a lot of the other matches are kind of predictable. So it's kind of kind of just leaves us in that position. But the final match on the card, which I should main event, Cody versus Gunther, and Gunther. I think Gunther wins.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But no, I agree. Just because, probably I think Cody loses the interference from somebody. There's a lot of people that could interfere in this match. Well, probably most likely KO, but I think Cody winning would just be too obvious. I think they try to mix things up and even strengthen Gunther as champion even more because he's already the ring general. He's a champion. Adding another belt just helps build him up and his character. So yeah, I got Gunther. I agree.
Yeah, so the biggest issue to me with this match specifically is that there was a build. Okay, there was a build. And Gunther won every promo. They didn't really get physical or anything, which doesn't show. Like, normally WWE will get physical, and whoever wins that physical battle, 90% of the time they actually lose the actual match. To the point where, Roman Rock were standing tall over Cody before Mania. Cody won at Mania. Just to give an example. But the issue for me with this match is that Cody's focus has been so many other places, whereas Gunther doesn't have any challengers. Nobody's really stepping up for the World Heavyweight Championship. So he has nobody else to focus on except for Cody, which brings us to now he's fully focused on Cody. Cody's kind of worrying about this Kevin situation, the Randy situation.
Bloodline.
I don't see a world where Cody wins this match. And I also think to further establish the World Heavyweight Championship as a really credible, so it's not the WWE Championship and then the World Heavyweight Championship. So it can now be WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship. I think Gunther has to win this match.
Yeah.
But that's all I got to say about that match.
I agree. Yeah.
I do know that when are we releasing this video?
See, the PLE starts at 1 p.m. on Saturday. It's probably noon Saturday. Before PLE, or maybe Friday. We'll see, because Thursday. So, Friday or Saturday.
I don't want to spoil anything for people that don't know what's going to happen on SmackDown. But there was an altercation, and one person did end up standing tall. And I think I can't say anything because I'm gonna end up spoiling everything. So I don't want to do that, but I think Gunther should win this match.
I agree. Yep.
And I think Gunther will win this match. But other than that, I'm actually ready to move on from Crown Jewel and head to Survivor Series, because this Crown Jewel pay-per-view, man, I feel like it's just always been a way to pander to the Saudi audience, the Saudi Arabia audience, because, give them an event or something to talk about. My issue with the event is that nothing big ever really happens at these events. I think the last title that changed hands was the Universal Championship when The Fiend took it from Seth Rollins way back when. I think that was 2019. That's pre-pandemic that we're talking about.
Damn. It's pretty much just to get international eyes.
Yeah, so I think, these Crown Jewel shows kind of just are very lackluster to me sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still WWE PLE. It's just not. It just doesn't give the same, for lack of a better term, aura as say, Bad Blood has some aura to it. Fastlane had some aura to it. I don't think we have Fastlane yet, actually, but SummerSlam has some aura to it. You feel me? What was in September? I don't remember.
Was it Backlash?
No, Backlash.
No, not Backlash. Sorry, no, that was a month after. I forgot.
I don't know what it was, but the PLEs that are hosted, throughout the summer, Clash at the Castle, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank. What the hell was in September?
I'll look it up right now since I can just go off the playlist. Let's see. Bash in Berlin.
Bash in Berlin was the summer one, no?
Yeah, it was SummerSlam, Bash in Berlin, and then Bad Blood.
Okay, so the Bash in Berlin. But see, still all of these PLEs had aura to them, and they all had something that you can really expect something was really going to happen. This one is kind of just like every superstar is involved already in their own way. So, I don't know. I don't really feel like anything big will happen. So I think we'll get some straight matches, interesting finishes, but, I think we'll just get straight matches. Storylines just need to be pushed at this point. And while we're still talking about storylines and stuff, let's talk about other storylines while we're here. Just just kill some more time. We can talk about the Judgment Day storyline. I don't know if you saw post Raw how the Judgment Day was celebrating in their locker room. Did you?
I did not know. All
right, I'll get into it. So, obviously Dominic beat Damian Priest, right?
Yep.
Judgment Day was in the locker room. Dom hit him with the, I beat him like I said I would. And you have Liv, JD, Carlito, all sitting here, proud of him. And like, yep, you get a world championship one day, right? Remember earlier in the show how Dom said he doesn't want anybody coming out there. And he doesn't want any help. Finn brought JD aside and said, I thought we all agreed to just stay back here. And JD was like, come on, he's our boy. Now he has a future world heavyweight championship. And, Finn and JD were kind of butting heads. Finn was saying, you know what, we need to focus on the tag titles. Obviously with an ulterior motive. When JD was like, we are focused. I just wanted to help out Dom. Liv came over, asking if everything was all right. And then she was like, well, how Liv is going to continue her reign. She's going to beat Nia Jax, a crown jewel. She's going to have that championship. You guys have the tag championships. And Dom is now a future world champion because he has that opportunity. And it's like, you can see how Finn's face changed because now we're talking about another member of Judgment Day with the world title opportunity, possibly winning the world title, and Finn doesn't have one. So, that's what happened. The storyline gets very interesting. Now my question is, who turns face out of all of this? Who do you think?
Oh, well, it's rumored that Carlito's going to be out of the bloodline. I mean, not the bloodline, said Judgment Day soon, right?
I'm talking about between Finn and Dom.
Finn and Dom. Yeah, it's tough. It has to be Dom, right? I mean, no, he has too much heat. Nah, probably Finn, yeah. Just because Dom has way too much heat as a heel and him, yeah, it has to be Finn. If WWE somehow turns around all the heat that Dom's been getting for the last 2 or 3 years and makes him a babyface, that would be very interesting. It has to be Finn for me.
I think we're getting a Dominic face turn as well. I think
that'd be interesting.
Got a weird message. I do think that Finn crash out arc is what I can expect out of this.
Yeah,
and that's why Dom ends up turning face. Or I don't know. Finn has so much more work to do as a heel.
Yeah.
That it works for him to just stay heel. And it makes sense for Dom to turn face. But Dom as a heel works so well, I don't know if they'll ever really divert from that. So we'll see. But I do think Finn is going to end up crashing out.
Will that mean Dom turns on Liv then if he's face? Or
I think Dom and Liv would both turn face. Liv's heel run isn't working as well. So
yeah, but they probably need her to stay heel for Rhea, right? Like down the road.
I think we'll get a triple threat of some sort.
Ooh, Raquel.
I don't think. Here's my thing. I don't think. See, you just made me think. You just added another layer. So the fact that now I do think Dom stays heel, Finn turns face. Because Liv might have to stay heel because I think Raquel's going to be the one to turn face. Raquel's the one that's taking the belt from Liv. I don't think Rhea will really be back for that.
Yeah, she's an undisclosed amount of time. That's what they said.
The thing is, Rhea and Liv have had way too many matches and way too many interactions for me to even be invested in this story at this point. Like it's getting to the. I'm trying to think of a very annoying storyline from way back when. But some rivalries need to die, and that's one that needs to be put to bed. And I'm not gonna say that they need to move on because Rhea does need that defining win over Liv that will blow everything off. But this one it's just getting to that point where I'm really over it. Other than that, another storyline that's obviously getting pushed forward. Jay, Jimmy, and Sammy. The Bloodline story. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Just in the Bloodline as a whole, it's gonna be interesting to see how we see Roman develop as a character, just because Solo, I think I think it was last Friday, he's kept saying you're still the same, yada yada yada, when they had the little 1v1 speech back and forth. And if the new bloodline likes to be taken down, we need to see amends from Jay and Roman, because we already know Jimmy and Roman are cool and Jimmy and Jay are cool. It just, how will Jay and Roman, build each other's trust? That's gonna be the biggest story. So that's the big thing I'm looking out for, to see how they build that up and how they do that moving forward.
Yeah, I kind of envy the fact that you haven't seen spoilers on my Twitter.
Oh, that's a good thing I did, because your tweets like pop up sometimes.
I think I'm so deep into the IWC on Twitter that I got every single spoiler from SmackDown. I can tell you the show from top to bottom already.
Oof. Yeah, because I see you say some, like, go through some of it, but not the spoilers. So hopefully, that's good to know.
But other than that,
now I'm gonna be paranoid. See what happens on Friday.
I mean, we're 2 days away.
Yeah.
So you should be all right.
Yeah.
Other than that, is there any other storyline? Oh, the Wyatt Six storyline going along with the Final Testament. They kidnapped the Miz.
He's dead. He's probably dead. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think anything? What do you think's coming out of that story?
I mean, I felt like after their feud with Gable, I felt like we haven't seen much of Gable. So I mean, it was kind of like a back burner type of thing. But it's a lot of different elements for this one. Wyatt Six, the Miz, and other pieces. I forgot, the Final Testament. That's what they're called. So, I don't know. A lot of people have been saying Karrion Kross is underrated and deserves like more screen time. And some of the work he's done with the last couple months, the New Day and now the Wyatt Six, he's proving his worth. I've been liking what he had to say, his promos and other stuff. So I'm seeing how they bring it out. Like, do him and Scarlett and the Final Testament go on a mission to save the Miz? How does that play out? What does the Miz do during this? Just be a captive the entire time? So I'm just to see how that plays out. But hopefully, we get to see like a Bo Dallas or Miz interaction, because that Miz was looking for Bo Dallas the entire time, I think, before he got captured. So
I think this does end up leading to a Bo Dallas sighting on Raw instead of an Uncle Howdy sighting.
Yeah. But I'm interested to see how. It's interesting that Miz is involved in this.
No, it's really not, when you really think about all the stuff that Miz has done regarding movies. So this can go to a completely new level when it comes to, the Face of Fear arc. So the cutscenes that they can do behind the scenes, like, obviously this is going to end up with a real wrestling match in the ring. It's not going to become one of these cinema matches like a Boneyard match or something like that, but it'll end up being a real wrestling match in the ring. But I think behind the scenes, especially with Miz's acting and all of the elements that you could possibly use, this storyline is going to be one of the best storylines of the last few months of the year. It'll be one of the most interesting. But I'm interested to see what happens. I do, since you brought up Chad Gable, I just want to say to WWE, I'm not going to say that you fumbled him, but this was supposed to be his year. He was supposed to have something, like, this was supposed to be something great for him. It's just turned left entirely. And now the IC title is just bouncing. Well, it's not bouncing around anymore. Braun Breaker's going to have a solid reign, but it's just not. It's just such a letdown.
Yeah, there should have been a bigger payoff with the Alpha Academy.
Yeah, he definitely needed to fight Otis eventually.
Yeah, so
my thing is, y'all should have let him take the IC title from Gunther. Nope, should have let him take it from Sammy.
Yeah,
either or. It could have been from Gunther. It could have been from Sammy. They should have had Gable as IC champion though. They really dropped the ball on that payoff.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's storytelling with WWE. You're gonna have your good stories and you're gonna have your fumbles.
But that's that. In terms of how WWE is also doing this Monday Night Raw thing, they're doing well with this 2-hour show. It's a shame that the women can't get more time, but at the same time, you got to realize that they only have 2 hours now, and they got to fit in a whole lot because we have the world title picture, the IC title picture, Judgment Day story. Now the Bloodline story is also on Raw and SmackDown, so it's like
you better have NXT then. The woman over there are cooking.
No, for sure, the women are cooking on NXT. I'm just saying that the women, like the title picture on Raw, is literally supposed to be Liv and doing stuff with other women, interact with other women, and she's not really doing anything. It's just the Judgment Day story that's just taking over. So I'll say I'm a little upset about that. Same for SmackDown. The women's title picture is Tiffy and Nia just interacting with each other most of the time, and then you have a random Naomi sighting. But recently, the Bianca and Jade have been showing up on SmackDown a little bit with Lash and Jakar. But like I said, I think the women just need a little more interesting stories. Like the writing, I don't know why, but creative can find so many creative stories for the men and can't find anything for the women. Like it's just weird.
Shit, let Shawn Michaels do it. People are saying Shawn Michaels booked the women better than Triple H do.
He does. It's not a surprise either.
Yeah.
Because Shawn Michaels, do not take this the wrong way, he puts effort into finding the women and effort into letting them actually have a little freedom to just listen.
Damn well he put the effort in finding those ladies.
But respectfully, let's just talk. Like Jada Parker her story has taken on a life of its own. Like she did. I think he kind of just, there's no leash on them, and Jada was able to just be Jada and do what she needs to do.
Old Levice as well.
Just be Roxanne. Soul Ruka, you feel me? Like there's Kalani Jordan. There's plenty of women that are on NXT where it's like they have the freedom to just express themselves and it's working properly.
Yeah. I don't like how JC Jane's still a sidekick though.
Well, the same thing could have been said about Trick Williams after a little bit. So
yeah,
there's going to be a payoff to every story here.
Yeah, because I think after her, with her, Mandy Rose and Gigi, I thought, oh yeah, okay, Mandy's gone, so she might get a little shine, but nope, back in a trio.
Last question, which I completely forgot about on Raw. Do you think we get a Big E return at the Rumble?
Because one of the storylines I've been paying attention to is the New Day one. Just Kofi and Woods just going back and forth, arguing, and chemistry not being right. I really do, because what's going to happen is I think that they're going to be I think Woods is going to be on the edge of turning heel and turning on Kofi, but Big E returns and gets the group mojo back. So I think Kingston and Woods are both in the Rumble. They just go back and forth arguing, yada yada, and then the next person comes in. Big E, he be like the mediator and just talks to him, and then boom. But
it's probably Big E returns, I feel like he has to come back 30th though. No, yeah, he has to last.
I don't. Yeah, probably. It'd be a bigger, pop. But I think Big E does return just to be mediator for the New Day. I don't, as much as I want to see a Woods heel turn, because the New Day's been together for so long. I think that, yeah, Big E does return. I think they've been teasing Big E return too for a while. So I would love to see him return 30. That would be a hell of a pop. And I don't even know what kind of push he'll get. Maybe he'll just like be mediator for New Day, or Gunther will have someone to challenge him off rip, just because he's running out of people to challenge.
So I wouldn't be mad if that happened, but like I said, I think we do get a Big E return, and I think Big E, like I said, he returns at the Rumble and he comes back literally the last entrant.
Where's the Royal Rumble this year?
I don't know.
He said, "At place located, don't be sour." Filled, and as soon as the first couple words of his intro hits, pop.
The Royal Rumble is Indy, Lucas Oil Stadium.
So Indianapolis, don't you dare be sour, and then bow pop. That'd be nice.
Yeah, man, it'd be great. But we're like I said, we're hoping for a Big E return, but we just want these stories to be paid off well. We want people to be represented properly. Shout out Bobby Lashley, who showed up in AEW tonight.
He did?
Yep.
Oh, with MVP and Sheldon, I'm guessing.
Nope. He
showed
up alone. I didn't see anything else. I was actually just scrolling on my phone and I saw it. Yeah.
Shit. Oh,
again, I'm very deep into IWC.
So did you see what he said in his interview?
I did, and I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, we'll talk about it off. That is crazy.
But yeah, like I said, I'm very deep into IWC. As soon as I open Twitter, first thing I see is Bobby Lashley showed up all the way.
Damn.
Okay. But yeah, we're also gonna get up out of here. You know, let us know in the comments what you think is gonna happen as we get Crown Jewel. This right here, I earned this in this is actually from Basketball Runs.
Oh yeah.
WWE.
What was the final series?
Sorry.
Well, how would the series play out? Like
we're
how many games
right now?
And it's a 7-game series.
7-game series, best of 7.
Oh.
We're up 2-0, but that's why I have this, and because I have it, we're talking WWE. Why not bring out the WWF title belt?
Hey, you're up 2-0.
It has some real weight to it.
Yeah, just don't pull a Tyreek Stevenson. Don't celebrate too early. Next thing you know, Hail Mary.
Oh no, we're not celebrating early at all. We are getting straight back to business, but we are taking a few weeks off now to heal a little bit. I've been playing through injuries since. Sorry, so much is going on over here on this side of the camera that y'all can't see. Freddie Freeman just hit.
Oh yeah, bases are loaded with no outs, and yep, that's going to bring in a run. Yeah, one out now. RBI. Oh, this Yankee pass just hit.
Edmund hit a sac fly.
So we're also watching the World Series as this happens as well. So sorry if we're a little distracted. The Yankees just gave up the game tying run with bases loaded. Now first and third, top of the 8th. So
and Otani's up. So like I said, we're gonna be because I actually want to watch the rest of this game. Like I said, let us know in the comments what y'all think is gonna happen at Crown Jewel. Let us know in the comments what y'all think is gonna happen at Survivor Series. We will be back. We might be back for reactions. I don't think so because Phil does his reactions on TikTok, and I don't see a need to do another reaction video.
That TikTok is a recap video. It's not a reaction video. It's a recap video.
It's the same thing, and that's why I didn't want to do the Bad Blood ones because I saw that and I'm like, there's no reason to do another one.
So recap video and a reaction video are the same?